wrestling fans, and welcome to WrestlingGab. That's Dalethea. I'm Travis, and it is Friday night. I mean, it's time for Friday Night SmackDown.
It's Friday Night SmackDown. That's what it's time
got a
for.
Brand new kick on.
All that
fun
stuff.
I guess I better tell you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're just waiting for the show to actually begin.
True that.
See who's in here right now. See who's going to be coming. Who's going to be sticking around.
I don't know, but I know we have Aaron in the chat. Hey, Aaron.
Ron.
We've got Mason in the chat tonight. Hey, Mason.
Good to see you in here, boss.
Got Javier in the chat.
Hey,
hello, Javier. And I think
Walter.
earlier we had Walter in the chat. So, hi, Walter.
Whoop, whoop.
Nice to see you tonight.
He's excited.
Everybody's excited.
I'm excited for tonight. I'm excited for tomorrow. Tomorrow we got a hell of a show, too.
Right.
AEW pay-per-view.
And we've got Luke in the chat now. Hey,
and
Luke.
There's Luke.
How's it going tonight, buddy?
Good deal.
Everybody get some
Maybe
rest.
Maybe Ayla's celebrating her mom's wedding. So we found out my sister was married yesterday.
Oh, so it's real?
I don't know.
According to her Facebook. And anything you see on the internet's real, right?
Yes.
Is that how it's supposed to be?
So Ayla's mom got married yesterday or sometime in her life that we don't know about.
So
she's not here tonight. She's celebrating.
Yeah. Well, it says watch live now, so hit the button, sweetie. Let's see if it'll pop it over for us.
What?
What?
Like we want to watch it live.
Live.
Big Hulk Hogan. I was watching some old Hulk Hogan highlights today.
Yeah.
And yesterday, last night, most of it. Watching some of his interviews back in the day. They just don't pull interviews off like they used to.
No, not really. Looks like we have Ayla in the chat now.
There's
hey, Ayla.
I thought you were out celebrating your mom's wedding.
And Luke says, I'm okay. Luke, that doesn't sound very convincing to me.
He's aight.
We've got Harry in the chat. Hey, Harry, or Hank, as other people call him. How are you tonight? Matthew's in the chat. Hey, Matthew. Nice to see you tonight.
What does it mean to be selfless? I guess it's a tribute to the troops for Memorial Day weekend.
You're going to just have to go out and find your own hat.
This hat's basically impossible to find. All of a sudden, the red one was impossible to find when I was looking for it. I have no idea if it's back. I have kind of given up on it.
Right.
I spent months trying to find it.
Javier says, John Moxley or Brody Lee? Who do you guys got?
John Moxley.
For tomorrow's pay-per-view.
I'm excited for that pay-per-view, though. It's going to be good. AEW knows how to put on the show.
Good deal. Ayla said, she didn't invite me to the planning of the wedding, so everybody are CUNTs. She didn't say that, but I want her to say it. In a British accent, please. It makes it funnier. Oh, I was like, why is there an echo?
It's because he was talking over Reagan. You don't talk over Reagan.
What? Javier, you might just have to do a quick refresh of your stuff.
Refresh it.
Well, that's good, Luke. I'm glad that you're okay, that you're just tired. I'm tired, too. I'm tired of all this garbage.
What kind of garbage?
I don't know. Just all of it.
That makes no sense.
It makes a lot of sense.
Well, what is it? Define it.
It was like, it's probably not real, but who knows?
She was here. She dropped off some eggs and picked up a whole bunch of her packages and didn't say a word.
So, probably not real. Yes, thank you.
She just wants to put that dick on lockdown. She's like, we're saying we're married.
Oh my gosh. So weird.
It is on another level. Here and there.
Yes. We've got Kato White in the chat. Hey,
Kato.
Nice to see you tonight. Saying I'm here. Good deal.
Let me in. Yeah, so my mom calls me up and she's like, April's married? I'm like, no idea. Well, it's all over the internet. All over it. It's front news.
It's front news.
CNN's reporting on it. It's everywhere.
That's pretty funny, actually.
It's all over the internet.
It's all over the internet.
Like, did Chris tell you it was on Facebook? All over the internet.
It's all over the internet. Aaron's letting you know that he has your wrestling gear ready. Sweet.
I want a onesie. The one strap like Andre used to wear. Brr. All 5'9" of me after I stretch. Get in the ring. My onesie.
Well, you don't like it.
That's happening tonight. Is that going to be the main event or is that going to start the show out?
I don't know, but Walter's going that Charlotte Flair's going to win, so.
I also would go with Charlotte Flair winning, but I think something's going to happen with Bayley and Sasha. Look at that mixed tag team match. Otis. Otis was a giant in Greek mythology.
Otis?
Uh-huh. Mandy Rose, Dolph Ziggler, and Sonya Deville.
Yes.
She's related to Cruella. She likes to wear Dalmatian coats.
We've got Luna Morrison in the chat.
Hey,
Luna. Talking about it's me.
The dirt sheet.
The dirt sheet. Mr. Morrison is on our TV right now. Certified Instagram influencers. Woo, you did it.
Oh, yeah. Money in the bag. Get in my belly.
More like honey baked ham. Ah. Walter is not happy about the dirt sheet show. He's all booing it.
What is it that he's booing?
Walter says the dirt sheet show. Boo.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
He's not influenced by the abs.
Matthew's like, I'm going to make a face mask using a jock strap. Well, there you go, bud. That's always a good thing.
Yummy.
And then you have to put on it, fuck off.
What? Why would you put that on your jockstrap face mask?
Why not?
Because people might see it?
Well, that's the point, isn't it? Everybody wants you to wear masks. I want everybody to see it. It's the only way I'm wearing a mask is if it says fuck off on it. Masks are fucking overrated. How many more mean things can I put on there?
It's socially unacceptable.
That are socially unacceptable to all the retards out there that have issues. Yeah. They're all saying rip to Shad. Yep. Sad he died, but it's how it is.
Riptides are dangerous.
Yes. Bray made the right call. Ooh.
The dirt sheet exclusive.
It's an exclusive. Oh. Oh. He rejected, but liked more than Braun Strowman. Jeez. Ah, that's too funny. Matthew's telling you, Travis, it's it's Odin, not Otis.
Odin is Greek mythology.
Odin is not Greek.
Odin is Norse mythology.
Norse, not Greek.
Otis is a giant in Greek mythology. They're different mythologies.
Completely. Even Roman mythology isn't quite the same.
It's Greek. It just has different names.
Exactly.
Why are they using so much fart humor? I hate fart humor.
Ew. What in the... Seriously.
They're making fun of the Firefly Funhouse. Look at that. Mannequin Rose.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Mannequin Rose. She's a bombshell. Not everything about Braun is a monster. Not everything about Braun is a monster. Oh, shit. Here he comes.
Aaron had said earlier on Instagram that Ric Flair was not working with WWE anymore. And Aaron said, oh, Dalethea, Rick already signed a new deal with WWE, so they didn't let him go. That was just rumors. Not surprising.
Yeah, because he would have been on AEW tonight.
Right? With all of his buddies.
Old Iron.
Medical staff Pepper Clark the Skunk is in the chat. Says, I'm backstage right now. Your name gets longer and longer as time goes on, buddy.
It's growing.
What's going to be added
like
next?
Pinocchio's nose.
We've got the Map Crow in the chat.
Map
Hey,
Crow.
Map Crow. Nice to see you. We also have Dizzo Gaming. Nice.
Dizzo.
Hey, Dizzo Gaming. Says, I'm streaming SmackDown on Twitch if you guys can watch it, blah, 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 on the channel name. Oh, sweet. Awesome.
Awesome. Look at him throwing chairs.
As Harry says, Mannequin Rose is greater than Mandy Rose. That's funny.
Had prettier hair.
And in the words of Mr. McBossman, Aaron's like, this is some good shit. Oh,
This is some good shit. What's up?
No, he wasn't.
I'm out here, so ask me a question.
Oh, Lord.
They're still going with that then, huh?
I guess. Now it says Otis loves ballet, something that infuriates his brother affiliates, as revealed in Percy Jackson's Greek gods. Otis and affiliates are known as the Alidade Giants. Otis is the more dim-witted twin between him and Aphelios. In Greek mythology, Aphelios and Otis are demigod sons of Poseidon rather than giantess. Sweet.
That's what I was reading this weekend. Or this week. I guess it's not a weekend yet. Parkour. We did get to watch some parkour. Was that last night or the night before? It was Wednesday.
It was Wednesday night. It was the ultimate tag.
They had some parkour guys on there. It was pretty fun. Have you guys seen that tag on Fox? It's pretty good.
True. I got this.
No. Damn it. Morrison. These hands.
You got this.
Miz is like, no. He's just kidding. Damn it.
He's going to have to kill John Morrison and bury him somewhere. He's like, thanks, man. You're nice. You know, I have a family, right? Have babies at home waiting for me.
And a couple puppies on her chest.
Right? The macro says, I don't know about Vince, but Mr. McBossman is not a racist. And Vince isn't either. Aaron's just spouting out nonsense out of his bum hole right now. And Aaron, stop saying it.
I was watching Vince get an erection over Tony Atlas back in the day. Oh my God.
That's funny.
It's funny to hear Vince when he first started, when he was first an announcer, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's not as good as he turned out to be, of course. But he's interviewing him. He's like, but you look so good. Why don't you give us a pose down?
Give us a pose down?
Atlas is like, well, I'm more of a wrestler, you know. And he's like, just give us a little bit of pose down. So he started doing his pose down.
Ah, that's funny.
And then Hulk Hogan showed up and ruined it all, because Hogan was a bad guy in 1979.
Right? All right, I'm going to do a quick trivia for you guys. Ready? Here's a trivia question for you. Which superstar did Braun Strowman pin at Night of Champions 2015 as part of a 6-man tag team match to win his pay-per-view debut match?
Who did it would have been the Wyatt family. Who did they beat?
Who did Braun Strowman pin? Let's see. It looks like Kato is going to be out. He says, I will see you guys on Monday. I had a long day.
Hey, we're going to be here tomorrow night with AEW. If you want to watch the AEW, what is it called?
Pay-per-view.
Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing.
With us tomorrow night, 7:30. We will be here.
Yes.
I have no idea who they wrestled. I'm going to go with the Shield.
Right. Glenn.
I didn't realize Braun Strowman had been around that long.
Right? We've got Glenn Hunt in the chat.
Hey,
Hey,
Glenn.
Glenn. Nice to see you in the
Good
chat.
seeing you, boss.
Tell us the Special Olympics has backup plan move to basketball tournament City, Orlando, Florida, and Vegas. Las Vegas announcement coming soon. Sweet. Right? What?
Oh, nothing. Japan canceled the Olympics.
Yeah. Kato says he'll be here. Sweet. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right,
then.
we'll see you tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern.
Harry says, is Drew Gulak still on WWE? All right, so I don't know if anybody, it looks like Mason, Walter put in an answer. So the answer is Chris Jericho. So if you guessed Chris Jericho, you got that correct.
I'm a Jerichoholic, but I did not know that.
Don't do this. Do this.
.com.
Right. .com. What are we .com?
I don't know.
I don't know either. They're going to be right back after this commercial break.
Yeah.
This is a weird commercial break.
It should be.
This ad 4 of 5. Ooh, now it's ad 5 of 5. Ooh, oh, it's back.
And we're back. The Miz versus Big Braun.
Right.
Well, I'm going to go with the Braun on this one. Not the brains.
Well, Mason, that's okay that you hate cats. I hate people, so of all kinds. Doesn't matter.
Why are we talking about cats?
Because someone told him to get a cat phone, and he said he hates cats.
What's a cat phone?
I don't know. You'll have to ask Matthew about that one.
Is that for hookers?
I guess.
Sounds like it's for hookers.
But he put it in capital letters, so I'm not sure.
All right. Well, anyways, Braun Strowman's beating the crap out of Miz. It shouldn't be Miz's fault.
Yeah, it's not Miz's fault.
Braun's all sensitive.
Shouldn't he have
Snowflake.
been more going against John Morrison?
No, Morrison wanted Miz. Miz is twice the man Braun Strowman is. He might not be as big and strong, but he's a better human.
Right. Javier says Otis needs to study Braun, then cash in.
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to happen. Braun's going to have to fight somebody that's a stud that takes him to the limit, and then Otis is going to have to get in there.
Right.
They might play that off for a year.
Matthew says, I hate this fucking wind. You got some wind going on down there in Albuquerque.
It's been really
huh?
windy here, too.
Not today. It wasn't as windy today. It was very rainy today, though. Matthew says, Caterpillar makes a durable phone. Well, there you go. If that's what you meant by cat, that makes a lot more sense.
Ah. I have a couple flashlights by them.
Right.
Pretty heavy duty.
Ayla says, I hate people too. Not any specific. I just hate all of them equally. Yes. Hates divided equally amongst all of you.
I love people.
Yeah, well, you and Mason are in the same.
Did he say that too?
Mason says, I don't hate any human being. So there you go. Right. And Mapco says, did somebody say hookers? Are they essential workers? Sure they were. And
you would hope so. You'd hope they would take care of them, but you just don't know. It's a great industry. It's old. Oh, gets caught
Walter's
by the
going
neck.
for Braun. He wants him to win.
Big rake to the
Pretty
eyes.
sure he probably will.
It's a boot to the face.
Poor Miz.
Miz using
He's
the
just
brains.
going to have to keep it up.
A double drop kick right down to the knee.
Just keep at it. Oh.
Some it kicks. Oh, DDT. Just too strong.
Didn't think that was going to happen.
You just don't want to lock up with the big guy. What they need to be doing is distracting the referee and letting
Ouch.
Morrison go ahead and beat him with a chair.
I don't think so. Morrison looks like he's not. Oh, he just got smacked.
Shit, Morrison
He's
just got
never getting
knocked
up
out.
again. We've got Vladimir in the chat. Hey,
Vlad.
Vladimir says, hey guys,
Look at
I'm
the suplex.
so
Look at the power.
tired. I'm training my German Shepherd. Sweet.
I've got 3 of those.
Train away. They're very smart. Brandon's in the chat. Hey, Brandon.
Brandon. Good to see you in here, boss.
And Ayla wants him to go and get out because she doesn't want him in here, I guess.
Brandon?
Yeah.
It's a big running power slam. 1, 2, 3.
Well, we knew that was going to happen.
Well, yeah. It's time to bury the Miz. He hasn't been on a run for a while anyways.
Right.
I guess they're just waiting for his contract to expire. Or he used to be one of the hardest working guys in the business. Look at that power.
I don't know. Matthew says the last thing Johns and Janes need to worry about is the sprinkles. Mapcrow says, stupid is as stupid does, Ayla. It's like life is like a box of chocolates.
Greatest show ever.
Mason says, all I've been doing today was watching videos about God today and relaxing. Sweet.
Watching God videos.
Javier says 3 years ago, Jinder Mahal won the WWE champ, worst WWE champ of 2017.
Miz
Poor
is
Miz,
like,
he's
what
just
are you
like,
doing,
dude?
dude?
Shut up.
Wait, it's for the title? They're going to be co-champions if they win? What the fuck? I hope they win just for that. I want to see him split the title.
Brandon's like, haha, damn, Ayla. I'll cook you a homemade chicken quesadilla if I can stay.
With a jalapeno?
With a jalapeno.
With some jalapeno.
With some jalapenos. Goddamn quesadilla. Why don't you make yourself a goddamn quesadilla? I can't. I ate all the cheese. I needed it for my nachos.
We don't have an Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah, nobody has
So
one.
we get to see AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Morrison's telling him, you can't take us out, Braun. Ooh.
Can't.
Matthew wants to know, where's Keith Lee? Who knows?
He showed up on NXT. He helped Mia Yim.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me any. She needs all the help she can get. Because she suck. She sucks
First
bad.
round Intercontinental Championship tournament. Jeff Hardy, Sheamus.
Happening tonight.
I honestly thought that was going to be the final when they put this together.
True. It was like, you can stay.
There he comes.
It's AJ Styles.
You don't want none.
Miley says, life is like a fucking horror. Fucking a horror. You never know what you're going to get. AIDS, a baby, robbed. I think it's more like herpes simplex 10, buddy.
Yeah, you don't know which disease you're going to get.
It was like,
Just spin the wheel.
Right. Maybe you guys should start wearing protection. It was like, I listened to the new Lamb of God, plus I sent Travis a playlist of decent modern music.
I listened to the first song about halfway through.
Mason's going to give us a prediction.
That was
He's
on
saying
there.
us that we'll get to
1,000
subs by the end of 2020.
I would like to. We haven't got any in the last 2 weeks.
Ayla's like AIDS, Matthew. It's always AIDS.
Start with AIDS and work your way back.
Right?
It's like people with anxiety. You start at the grave and you start working your way backward. Anything's off a little bit, I'm going to die.
Right? That's
and
it.
Then, no.
Brandon's like, Ayla, are you going to the concert in August? I didn't know they were having a concert.
They're going to put
still.
concerts together again? Where's this at?
I don't know. Mapcro says, Matthew, thanks for the reminders. Cheers. It was like, no, Brandon, I'm completely heartbroken about it because she can't go to the Lamb of God. All right. Vladimir says, Godzilla versus Kong trailer coming soon. Sweet.
Oh.
Javier says, I just realized everyone who lost to the Fiend changed. Finn went to NXT and became a heel. Seth Rollins became heel, aka Messiah. So I think John Cena will become a heel for the first time. Doubtful.
We'll see. Hogan told him if he wants another 10-year run, he's got it. If he turns heel, but I just don't see it happening.
Right.
think he's too busy in Hollywood.
Matthew
He
said
plays a good dad.
service. Yeah.
And that's why he has that hair the way he does. And
Right. Matthew's talking about public service announcements. Woo! Harry Hanks is bottom of her house soon. Brandon says, if I get VIP still, I'll get you an autograph, Ayla.
from the man himself.
From the Lamb of God.
That's Christ.
Yeah. Spin the wheel, Travis, and here comes Bankrupt.
What in the
Martin,
world am I
bass
watching?
I don't know, but I'm going to do a trivia question. So
Do your
here's your
trivia.
trivia. Which future WWE champion defeated Jeff Hardy via knockout in his first official WWE match at Backlash 2002?
Brock. It's in my head.
Mm-hmm. In your head?
I can hear it in my head. It's like zombies.
Yep. I can hear it, and I don't even have anything in my ear.
You don't have yours in your ear?
It's too loud. Yes. And I'm afraid that you can hear it off of this
Right.
from the thing.
Turned up.
Because I can hear it.
A little bit.
Yeah. So you need to turn that down, way down. That's got to go way, way down.
Is it yours or mine?
I have no idea.
Well, where's your other?
In my shirt.
In right there with it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna touch it.
Well, what would you like me to do with it?
Put it in your sleeve.
All right. Okay. Anybody who said Brock Lesnar,
Way down.
you
That's
got it.
To go way, way down.
Is it yours or mine?
I have no idea.
Well, where's your other?
In my shirt.
We're too busy typing.
Wow, you're loud.
What would you like?
Okay. AJ Styles. Why can't we stop talking?
All right.
Nope.
Okay. Anybody who said
Yes. Now everybody can hear everything again.
no idea.
Well, where's your other? I think it's done. I can't get us to be quiet long enough. Shinsuke Nakamura. All right, we're back. I'm just trying to work out the audio here.
Right.
I don't want to hear like the actual what's happening.
Yeah,
on
I don't
TV.
want you guys to hear the actual stuff. I don't want it to come over on our stuff.
Did you get it down your sleeve?
I put it over that way.
We have not seen this match since WrestleMania. Who's going to win this one? This one's exciting for me. I love Shinsuke, but they haven't been pushing him at all. And AJ's basically dead. He was murdered by The Undertaker.
Oh, yeah. How is he alive? It's so weird.
He had a little bit of a ladder match, which they completely screwed that one up. To take on Elias. Oh, wow. Corey's going way out on a limb. There they go, locking up. AJ's got the power advantage, it looks like.
Hey, against Shinsuke, huh? That's cute. Is this Intercontinental stuff?
Yeah.
Cool. Does that mean that they might give it back to Shinsuke? Because he should have never lost it,
We'll
and
see
then
how this match turns out.
had his little weird
Corey Graves just
Canadian
predicted
buddy
whoever
get it?
wins this match right here is going to win the whole thing. That was his prediction.
Walter wants AJ to win.
I also want AJ to win, but I would love Shinsuke to win. So it's a tough one for me. Some really good matches. Or wrestlers for this match.
Vladimir's like, y'all going to see Fast and Furious 9? Probably not, since I haven't seen 1 through 8.
I have seen number 1 and I have seen number 2. I have not seen 3. I have not seen Tokyo Drift. I have seen one with The Rock, but I don't know which one it was. And I don't remember if I watched the whole thing. But so it's a hard one for me. My daughter's even seen the Calvin and Hobbes one that
She
they
did?
did. Her and my mom went to it.
Hobbs and Shaw, you mean?
Yeah, whatever. Close enough.
Not really.
Really? You
Don't
think?
insult Calvin and Hobbes.
Hobbes and Hobbes.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Anyways, AJ's grinding him down. You know, the problem I have with Shinsuke Nakamura is that he's all feet. If you watch him wrestle, it's all feet. He doesn't use a lot of his upper body. I don't know if that's how strong style the strong style of Japan is. I don't watch a lot of New Japan. But he uses his feet all the time.
Oh, meh.
And so it gets a little old. I would like to see him use his hands a little bit more. He's like a soccer player. I'm going to need him to be a goalie. All right, get him in the corner.
Yeah, Map Carol, I kind of don't feel bad about it, so. But thanks for letting me know that it's okay to not feel bad. That I haven't seen any of the Fast and Furious movies. They've never been something I've been like, oh my god, I totally want to watch those.
The kid that died in the Porsche accident, I can't think of his name, but he was on Shark Week a lot because he loved going out on the boats with the sharks. And he was in the first 3 or 4 before he passed away in a car accident. I can't think of his name to save my life, but he's in a few other shows too. Like She's All That.
Yes, he's the mean guy in that.
It's a bet. There's a big elbow. Look, they're both going elbows here.
Wow.
So not the phenomenal elbow, but it's pretty close. All right. Suplex. Get him up. Get him over. Nope. Shinsuke pulls out of it. Big kick. That's what I'm talking about. Just kicks.
Yeah, Matthew says a lot of wrestlers use strikes. It's become MMA with a few wrestling moves and spots.
I don't mind the
True.
elbows. I don't mind a lot of the stuff. It's just that I think Shinsuke uses his feet too much. That's all.
So
He can still use it.
Your
It's
new
a great
nickname
weapon.
with Luke is Grab. Just kidding. But Luke
Grab?
said Paul Walker is his name, Grab. But he
Paul
said
Walker.
Trav.
Grab.
We've got
Paul Walker.
T-Rex and Grab. Those are great names for Travis. All right, here is a trivia question for you.
Let's do it.
Which WWE superstar won back-to-back #1 contender matches at Fastlane 2015 and Fastlane 2016 for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 31 and WrestleMania 32?
Boom. Who was it? I didn't hear the first part of the question.
Which WWE superstar won back-to-back #1 contender matches at Fastlane 2015 and Fastlane 2016 for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania 31 and WrestleMania 32?
Roman Reigns.
Okay, that's your guess.
It just seemed like Roman was in the main event at WrestleMania every week. Even though WrestleMania is once a year. It's a Coca-Cola 500 this weekend. Or 600, I guess. Not a huge NASCAR fan. Your dad going to be watching that? You want to invite him over?
No.
No. Is it because you don't want to watch it?
Yeah, I don't want to watch NASCAR.
You don't want to watch Coca-Cola?
No. Is it real or is it fake? Is it a real race or
It's
is
a
it
real race. It's legit.
It's not their gaming crap?
Gentlemen, start your engines. Skip Bayless, 2 o'clock in the morning. He's getting up for the day. Can you imagine waking up at 2?
No.
I do that, with anxiety every once in a while.
I do it with anxiety. I just wake up and go, what the fuck time is it? Jesus Christ, go back to sleep, stupid. It's not time to get up yet. But he's trying to get up and beat him, so it's a different.
Well, he's just stayed on the East Coast time. He lives in Los Angeles now. So it's 4. And he always got up at 4, so he just stays. So he goes to bed at like 9 o'clock or whatever.
Got it.
East Coast time.
Sweet. All right, so the answer to that was Roman Reigns. If you guessed Roman Reigns to
it
that
really
trivia
was.
question, then you got it correct. Good job.
Did
All
anybody
right.
else guess it?
Yes. Aaron when he said it right, and then Walter.
Nice.
All right. Let's see. We've got another we'll be right back ad after this commercial break. And we're always like 30 seconds behind, so.
It's fine. We got a hell of a match going on with Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ
And
Styles.
AJ, right?
And AJ is back in the house that he built. Because SmackDown is the house that AJ built.
Right.
At least that's the rumor. Even though it was around for about 12 years before he even showed up. But he solidified it as a contender. And now it's on Fox. And that's all because of AJ Styles. Hopefully they gave him some money, some royalties for the when Vince sold it.
Right.
Because he made it what it is today. I don't know how true that is. There's a big kick. AJ blocks it. Drops elbows on the knee. That's got to hurt.
They're talking about who their top 5 rappers are that they like. And Aaron gave a list and Luke gave a list. Do you want to give your list, honey? Your top
Ooh.
5 favorite rappers?
Top 5.
Yeah. Who's your top 5?
It's got to have Tupac, Biggie. It's got to have Too Short. Put Eminem in there. Who else do I like that's in there? That's hard for a 5th because there's so many decent ones. Fuck. Snoop Dogg. I'll throw Snoop Dogg in there. That almost took a part out of me. But, I mean, you could throw in Ice Cube. You could throw in Dr. Dre.
Right.
They were good. I mean, NWA was one of the best bands ever.
Right. Luke's 5 are 5 NWA, 4 Eazy-E, 3 Bones and Thug, Harmony, 2 Tupac, and 1 Snoop.
So, yeah, see, he's doing the whole...
So there you
bands.
go.
I would have separated them all, but...
Right. So Travis went by the actual rappers.
but
Is it the bands or the groups?
yeah, it's hard for me to put Snoop Dogg in there, but...
Hey there, bud. We need you out. Good boy.
There it is!
Oh, a submission? Is he going to get it?
Yeah, if I could use all NWA. But then if I used NWA, I wouldn't need to use Eazy-E because Eazy-E's in NWA.
Right. Jeez Louise.
But Tupac, Biggie. And I'm not a huge East Coast rapper fan, but Biggie was pretty legit.
Yeah. Mason's given his top 5 rappers of all time as Lamar, Biggie Smalls, Ice Cube, Tupac, and Eminem. Nice.
It's a good list.
Poor Javier, he says, if I stop typing, I fall asleep on stream.
Oh, no.
I'm glad they were so soothing, I suppose. I'm not sure that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Tell Dalethea just to get loud.
Oh, you don't want me to get loud. It's terrifying. I'll give him nightmares.
1, 2, and 3.
Oh, he
kicks
kicked out
out.
of it.
AJ Styles.
AJ, you're going to have to do a lot more than that to
Is he
win.
styling and profiling?
No, he
You
can't.
can't use that. That's Ric Flair's.
That's right.
He got the Ric Flair drip saying, woo, on a bit.
Don't start.
What?
Now you'll get
1, 2, and no, AJ kicks out. I'm pretty sure his elbows. His elbows were still down. I don't know. Anyways, his shoulders were still down even though he kicked out. Like, you got to get his shoulder off the ground. It doesn't count that you're kicking out.
right. Blythe, the fitness coach, is in the chat. Hey, Blythe,
Blythe.
nice to see you tonight. It says F the police song.
That's Ice-T.
Right. Glenn Hunt says AJ
Cop
Styles
killer.
trade to SmackDown Friday night rosters tonight. Instead of being on Raw, they're mixing it up for everybody.
Who is that? What is that?
AJ Styles trade to SmackDown Friday night roster tonight, says Glenn Hunt.
Yeah. Him, and I don't know what they're doing with Charlotte. Charlotte's just headlining all of them.
Yeah. She thinks she's bringing a lot to the table, but she's really not.
Oh, she brings a lot to the table.
Okay, Aaron, that's your one. That's all you get, bud. No more.
What's he got? The woo?
Woo and Ric Flair drip go woo. That's it. That's all you get. One.
You can use it.
Ayla
Just
says
not all the
Travis.
time, right?
It says, Travis, listen to The Devil Makes Three. They are really good. It's kind of alternative bluegrassy type. I can't define them. Arcus, get out. No, out. Get out.
You gotta sit. Be handsome. Hey, sit. Sit. Hey, that's not sitting. That's why you can't be in here.
It's because your ass is too big.
He's like, but I have to put it on your leg.
Right? Map Crow says, LOL. Luke says, top 5 music artists of all time. Chat, give me your answers. I want to watch chat burn.
Top 5 artists of all time?
Right?
Ooh.
Oh, is he going to get him this time?
No, he kicks
out of it that time, too.
I'm not giving you mine until the break.
Right? Walter says, if you guys meet rappers or wrestlers, stand 6 feet away. Right? Let's see. Map Crow's laughing at Walter. Matthew says Green Day is the bestest ever.
I don't know any other song except for Wake Me Up When September Ends. I know they had another one. Oh, that's Weezer. I'm thinking of Weezer because there was like a sweater song.
They're sweater
And the
songs.
Buddy Holly one. Or is that the sweater song?
Those are no, it's two different ones.
Okay.
Yeah. Buddy Holly's different.
Ooh, you look just like Buddy Holly. Oh, you're Marilyn Monroe.
Javier said, if Dalethea would scream when I fall asleep, I would fall off my bed. See, they need to get hurt. Right? Break his arm or
Sprained
something.
ankle. There it is. That's it.
Oh.
The phenomenal forearm
Damn.
pins Shinsuke.
Took out Shinsuke. Dang it.
I sure hope Shinsuke's about the end of his contract so he can go back to Japan and start dominating again. I kind of feel bad for him.
I think it's so stupid.
If they're not going to use him in WWE, they need to do something with him. This is...
Why?
Now, don't get me wrong.
Ever since they put him with Sami Zayn, they fucked him. It's like, seriously? If you're going to give him a mouthpiece, don't give the fucking mouthpiece the goddamn fucking belt. What a fucking garbage. Fucking garbage.
Get passionate.
Hate that
Ooh,
fucking
we
guy.
can talk about the top 5 artists of all time.
Yeah. Your top 5 artists. Walter, their dog in the room. Yes, his big old butt. His big old butt came in. Mapco's like the dog doing a run-in on WrestlingGab. 2 of them. One of them listened and got the hell out. The other one's like, no.
That's because his dad was in here. He had to get petted.
Yeah, well, you know what? And you keep telling me that he's my dog, but we all know that that's a freaking lie. All of it are lies.
All right, number 1 artist of all time, unarguably, is the Beatles. Right? You can't argue. That's unarguable. And
Your
then-
top 5.
And then number 2's got to be Michael Jackson.
Okay.
Okay, now the arguments can start. So where do you start from? So what is 3?
Whatever you like. Bob Dylan.
Well, we're not going by songwriters. Songwriters, it would be the Beatles and Bob Dylan.
It just says my top 5 artists. So wouldn't that be considered an artist?
Yeah, but I don't think that's exactly what he's talking about.
Okay. What's the other
'Cause you
band
gotta
that you
go-
really like a lot that you listen to? That you're like, I like every single one of their songs.
Like Bob Ross.
That's a painter.
That's an artist.
That's true. Bob Dylan, Bob Ross are all artists. A band that I like every single one of their songs?
Or most of them, yeah. Yeah, one of them you do,
Creedence?
maybe. The Doors, no.
The
What's
Doors
that?
are really good, but I wouldn't put them in my top 5. They'd be in the top 10.
Oh. Luke said I said artists. That includes bands. And don't forget to read. I won't. I'll get him. I'm waiting for him to get through his.
Yeah,
he
mine's
takes
tough.
a minute.
Yeah, Beatles, Michael Jackson. I would probably go with Bob Dylan just because he's the most influential songwriter ever. Mm-hmm. Elvis Presley, because he was game-changing. And Nirvana.
That's your top 5?
You got to throw in something more modern.
That's your list, sweetie. It's okay. It's not anybody's list but
The
yours.
only reason I threw in Nirvana is to kind of bring it up to,
Yeah.
get it out of the 70s and 60s. I mean, Michael Jackson brought it up. I should have probably been fine with him, but...
Right.
And Nirvana was game-changing. Like, it changed music. It brought the whole Seattle sound to music.
True. Aaron said his top 5 for his are Drake, Posty, 6ix9ine, 21 Savage, and Travis Scott. Those are his. And then Luke said his top 5 artists are 5 Metallica, 4 Korn, 3 Beatles, 2 Michael Jackson, and 1 Van Hagar. Don't like Van Halen without Sammy Hagar, which is funny because other people would disagree with you and say Van Halen was so much better without Sammy Hagar because he ruined it for everybody.
David Lee Roth, not Sam Hagar. So he liked it with Sam Hagar?
Yes.
What the fuck?
He doesn't like Van Halen without Sammy Hagar. Luke, burn down the chat.
As his number 1?
It's his number 1. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I love Eddie Van Halen.
I'm questioning everything about you right now, Luke.
But Sammy Hagar.
You don't like him? No, I don't. Mason
David
said,
Lee Roth. Jump! Might as well jump.
Mason said his top 5 music artist bands of all time for me is 5 The Eagles, 4 Jimi Hendrix, 3 Billy Joel, 2 Rolling Stones, and 1 Led Zeppelin. The best band ever.
It's that. I mean, there's so many good. Like, it would be really hard. I just threw Nirvana in there, but hearing other people's stuff, it's like, oh, I should change that.
Aaron wants to know who Buddy Holly is even. And Ayla says the Dead South is good. I'll add this stuff to that playlist. Mason says, but bands is Metallica, Van Halen, Eagles. Meg, get out of here. Eagles, Rolling Stones, and Led Zeppelin. Meg, get out.
I kind of forgot, but you got to put Garth Brooks in there.
Get out.
Like, he was country music.
Right.
Like, he carried like 2 decades of country music. I forgot about Garth Brooks. And if you're going to do that, Alabama sold more albums than most any band in history. The only band that's better than them is the Beatles for selling albums. So you go Alabama in there too. Does my home
Javier's talking about Shinsuke might become a babyface because AJ and Nakamura are both babyface, so Nakamura might betray Sami Zayn and Cesaro. Maybe. Walter wanted me to calm down, that it's okay. It's not okay. Let's see.
Who's your top 5?
I don't really have a top 5. I can't even tell you I hardly listen to music anymore.
It's not about anymore. I just named 4
I
bands
was
from
like,
the 60s.
I don't really have a favorite because it all depends on my mood. My favorite Pandora station is the Mamas and the Papas.
Mine is the Oak Ridge Boys.
See?
That's what I listen to on Pandora.
It really does depend on
Because they
my mood,
play
what I
like
to
3
listen
Oak Ridge
to.
Boys songs every hour, and the rest is all
Different stuff.
just different country.
Luke's laughing at Ayla. Matthew says amen. Walter's like Guns N' Roses. Aaron's like, it smells like Teen Spirit. Javier says, I just put my head down. Then TikTok came up and it scared me. Terrible.
Go
Mavco
to
says
bed.
Van Hamster.
Fanny Hamster.
Aaron says, I saw David Lee Roth in concert 2 years ago.
Oh, wow. He's still
And,
around.
Sorry, I didn't quite get your trivia there, Walter.
I saw
I'm sure we're still on commercial, but I was reading all the other stuff that people
my
said.
first band, or my first concert I ever went to was the band called Nelson. There were these 2 blonde brothers. I think they were like Willie Nelson's kids or something. Like there's somebody famous as kids, and but they were like a pretty big band in the early 90s, and they came here, and that was like I had to talk Triana Dakota with me, and so he went, and every single one of his friends were there, and he was embarrassed to go.
That's funny. We got Charlotte Flair coming out right now.
So we got floor seats. Here's Charlotte. It's a queen.
Luke said, I just know that Van Halen songs with Hagar are rememberable. I know the lyrics to every Van Hagar song, hence the best. Luke said, to expand, 6 is Garth Brooks, 7 Taylor Swift, 8 Kenny Rogers, 9 Johnny Cash, and 10 Neil Diamond.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah.
Mason said his top 5 solo artists is Willie Nelson, Bob Dylan, George Michael, Jimi Hendrix, and Billy Joel.
There you go. That's a pretty good list.
Mm-hmm.
But Elvis has to be in your list. So does Michael Jackson. A list without those two is like kind of hard to.
Matthew said Corey Taylor secretly recorded a solo album. Fun. Javier says, I might fall asleep, Travis. Please don't tell Dalethea to scream.
Right?
I probably won't scream on purpose. If I scream, it's about something happening that I'm not happy about.
When I get the flu or whatever, I sleep like in a different area of my brain, like when I get sick.
It's because you're a weirdo.
And so sometimes she'll start like yelling and I go crazy. Like I wake up and I'm like in a weird state, like I'm still in theta. And I'll start like screaming, but I don't know. I'm not actually articulating words, so it sounds like a. It's good stuff. Here comes Bailey.
I bring out the worst in everybody.
Oh, yeah. It's a way to say it.
Walter says, when will WWE and AEW have fans come back?
Hopefully pretty soon. I mean, I think they're allowed to. I think they're just being a little safe. And I mean in Florida, and where they're doing this stuff, they can have 25% attendance.
Nice.
I don't know. And if AEW is going to be doing it in Jacksonville, it's the same. Still Florida. Maybe they'll have a couple fans at their pay-per-view tomorrow night. I don't know.
Maybe.
Speaking of that, there's pay-per-view tomorrow night. Double or Nothing.
For AEW.
AEW, 7:30.
Luna Morrison says, I made a
Eastern.
tribute video to Shad Gaspard. RIP. Rest in peace, Shad.
That's such a sad event. Him and his kid are just out playing in the water, and lifeguard saved his kid at least.
Yeah, I think he told him to save his kid. Luke said, my first concert ever was the Michael Jackson Thriller Tour. First major rock concert was Metallica, Guns N' Roses at Weekends. First metal show was Dazing, Korn, and Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids. Back when Marilyn Manson was Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids.
Wow.
That's funny shit right there. That's old school, man.
I've seen Bob Dylan in concert, so I can die, so... I haven't been to a lot of concerts. Like, I talked to Brett. He's literally been to every band.
Cool, whether he liked them or not, huh?
Oh, no, he loved them.
Every one of them, no matter what they were?
Well, the ones that he went to.
You said he's been to
The big
every
ones
band.
in the 70s. Start naming the 70s bands.
Oh, okay. So he's really big on disco, huh?
They wouldn't be considered disco. Like Skynyrd and the Eagles and Zeppelin.
Walter said Travis is funny talking. Travis is always funny talking, Walter.
Always funny
Want to come live
talking.
with him? He does it all the time.
I don't talk.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I was
lot.
I was talking to a friend the other day, and we were talking about these TV shows. I guess there's these lost TV shows. It's called Alone, and they just put you in the middle of nowhere. I was like, well, I'd be able to do that for about 6 months. Be alone somewhere, right?
Yeah.
My only problem is that nobody would want to watch me because I don't talk to myself when I'm alone. So there would be no narrative. There would be nothing going on except for me doing stuff. And then I was like, but then there's Dalethea. I was like, you get her alone. She just talked the whole time. Like, we're completely different when it comes to that stuff. She will literally talk to herself the whole time.
Most intelligent conversation I have all day.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Mason says, in my opinion, I think Frank Sinatra has the best voice ever.
Mr. Blue Eyes.
He also says, I've never been to a real concert ever.
Oh.
I haven't
this?
either, so don't feel bad, Mason. But
You've never been to a concert?
Nope.
You didn't go to the fair ever?
Nope.
Huh. I saw Waylon Jennings at the fair right before he died.
But Mason, you have a lot of years to go, so you can go see lots of them if you want, as long as you're still alive to see. And still touring.
Charlotte dominating Bailey. Bailey was doing pretty good in this. Charlotte's a little too arrogant.
Well, she doesn't have her friend out there to help her.
Well, Sasha's going to show up, right? Like,
Is
it's
she?
the whole point of this feud anyways. And
Yeah, I
she keeps
guess.
telling Sasha that Sasha's her sidekick.
Right. It was like, I like Tool, Perfect Circle.
Oh, God.
Pucifer.
Here it comes.
Glass Animal, Lamb of God, OTEP.
See?
Elton
Sasha.
John, Cher, Whitney, Spice Girls, and a lot more.
Oh, I love the Spice Girls.
Walter said, Mason, wear earplugs. I've been to concerts. Right.
Tell you what I won't. Yeah, Brett has hearing problem, like loss. He has
From
to
it.
wear hearing aids.
Luke said, that was 94, and it's pronounced Danzig.
Oh, I forgot about this
My
woman.
bad.
I would
Sorry.
put this woman in things.
I didn't pronounce
'Cause
it
she's a really good
correctly.
singer.
Who is it? I'm not listening.
Lady Gaga.
Oh.
I wouldn't put her in my top 10, by the
Mason
way.
said, I wanted to go to a Guns N' Roses concert this summer, but COVID, right? Ruins everything. I was like, Travis is funny looking. Ha 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 ha, right?
Love it.
Aaron's like, I was supposed to go to Post Malone concert, but it got canceled. And I also had backstage passes to meet one of my idols. Sweet.
Billy.
Billy Idol. Sure.
My sister used to say that I look like Billy Idol when I was a kid. Because I had bright blonde hair or white hair or whatever.
Right. Mason says, you know what's sad? I probably never will go to a real rock concert or a good band concert, and it sucks.
Why wouldn't you? You just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Get some tickets and go.
Mapco says Travis starring in Castaway 2, LOL. Right?
It's my dream.
He wouldn't do very good, though, because he wouldn't be able to talk to inanimate objects. He has no imagination whatsoever.
I would literally play with the ball. I wouldn't hang out with the ball. I'd be
You wouldn't
kicking
make it
off
your
of the
friend?
mountains.
He'd be like,
I'd be pissed if I lost it, like he does. Like how it floats away.
Wilson just left him.
Wilson
high and
didn't-
dry.
He didn't give a shit about him. Wilson's like,
Wilson's
I'm
an
out.
asshole. Luke said, thanks to my job, I've been to hundreds of concerts. Yep. Dream stuff if you're all up into music stuff. It says, shut up, Aaron. He's my uncle. I'll call him ugly if I want to. Right?
One ugly bastard.
Javier says, you guys would make good vlogs. Travis wouldn't. He wouldn't be able to talk to the camera.
A vlog?
A vlog?
I could make a vlog.
Would you? A video log of your day?
Just stare at it.
That's Travis's video. Fuck. Oh, awesome.
And when I started talking, it would be robotic because I'd be reading.
Matthew
Like,
says,
it's 9. I
no more
have to
large
take the
crowds,
garbage
virtual
out.
mass gatherings, right? Mason says, like, I probably won't go and see a 70s or 80s band live. I don't like 90s or 1000s rock bands. They ruined rock. And Luke says, what? 90s and 2000s rock was amazing. They changed the, something. I've just hit entire landscape. There wasn't a space there, so I couldn't tell what word it was.
I didn't even know that there was rock bands in the 2000s. I just figured it was dead. Rock and roll died.
Aaron's like, who the F is Billy Idol? Looks at your Billy Idol is amazing. Well,
Rock
you said
the
you met Idol, so we just figured it was Billy Idol, dude.
Rock the cradle of love.
Sing it, Travis. Oh my God, totally. Woo! Fangirls everywhere pissing their pants.
He always had his lip up too, like, rock the cradle of love.
Oh, shit. Matthew says 90s music is the best generation.
90s what? 90s music is not the... Oh, I don't... Who said that?
Matthew.
Matthew, come on. He's obviously joking, right?
Yeah, I hope so. Probably not, though.
The best generation of music is the 90s.
Walter's like, this is my last trivia question, then I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll have
okay,
to
I'll
wait
do
for
it
the
on the
break.
next commercial. Make it out. Oh, why you guys
Where
keep
is
coming
Sasha?
in?
Why can't we have a Sasha?
I don't know.
Get up top, Charlotte. Go all the way up. Here she goes.
Oh, she didn't
Oh.
make it in time.
Bailey saves her. Oh, that might hurt her leg a
Oh.
little bit.
She totally tweaked her knee.
She's like, yeah, I... Oh, big old leg to the head. I guess you call it a knee, but it was a high knee. Oh, a boot to the face.
He Mason says, I'm not a fan of the 90s or 1000s rock. It ruined rock and had grunge, and the only band I like in the 90s is Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I kind of forgot about them. I liked, who was the other Seattle band? Pearl Jam. But they all came from Temple of the Dog, that stuff. Mm-hmm. Remember I read all that? I was like, it was every single singer from that. And I was like, what the hell?
It said the day the music died, bye-bye, Miss American Pie.
Yeah, Don McLean.
Right. Mapco says, Wilson, the neighbor from Home Improvement, he left Tom Hanks high and dry. How did I miss this?
Yeah.
Terrible person.
Old Wilson.
That's funny.
We watch that every once in a while on those weird shows.
Yes.
Those channels.
Right. Mapco says, it's a nice day for a white wedding. Billy Idol, haha.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one. It's a nice day for a white wedding.
He says, I'm not kidding. Quad City, DJS, TLC, Corn, good stuff.
TLC. I love it. Left Eye, burning shit down. She's a crazy bitch.
They're not chasing waterfalls.
Don't go chasing waterfalls.
Do you know that you're like just quoting TLC songs? What?
Ain't no scrub.
Wait, no scrub.
God damn it, Captain, I'm a peacock.
Let me fly. Peacocks don't fly. God damn it.
There's Bailey grinding Charlotte down with that headlock. How is this not the main event? Are they going to do the mixed tag team as the main event?
Maybe. I thought she was tapping, but I guess it was just that she was pulling her hair.
Just beating the shit out of her.
No cheating, sister. We follow the rules here.
We follow the rules.
Oh, you can't cheat because your girl ain't out there to help you cheat. Looks like Temple of the Dog's Hunger Strike was a majorly great song.
Oh, yeah. I'm gone hungry. Hungry.
Harry says 70s music is fantastic.
Oh, it is, too. The Eagles.
Harry says Hotel California is one of my favorite songs. Mason says I would love a Red Hot Chili Peppers or Billy Joel concert.
Under the bridge downtown.
Matthew says nothing beats 90s dance music.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh.
Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark. This is how we used to make the party start. Got drunk to that song 1,000 too many times.
Okay, Aaron. I would think you'd want to take a shower after your run, but hey, whatever.
You got to shower and go run.
Yeah.
I got to shower and go lift.
He's like, who's TLC? Was the Learning Channel? No. Mason says, facts, Harry. That's my top 3 favorite song.
Which one? California?
Maybe. I guess. Hotel California? Yes.
It's one of the greatest of all time.
Matthew says, I come to chat just to hear Travis butcher songs. Travis doesn't butcher songs. You just need to get your hearing checked.
Yeah. My pipe, I've got Lips of an Angel.
Yeah. Golden Pipes, buddy.
What's that group? Danzin or something?
I don't know.
With the lips of the angel.
Maybe. It said, ain't no scrub. I love that movie. Gator don't take no shit.
Gator bitches.
Gator's bitches. Map Crow says, you can check out, but you can never leave.
Don Henley. Superstar.
Yeah, they're totally evenly matched.
I gotta read their book. The Eagles had a book. I want to read that one. They used to call it the second encore, and they basically send people out in the crowd to get the prettiest women, and then they would take them back to orgies.
Nice.
After the shows, and then they would literally tear the hotel rooms apart, like completely just gut them. The hotel rooms.
They seem like really nice people.
Obama invited them to the White House.
Harry, yes, Charlotte is a champion. She's the NXT champion.
Champ.
Just so you're aware.
Anyways, yeah, so...
Bye, Aaron. We'll see you tomorrow.
I want to hear my story.
Yes, I want to hear your story now. I just wanted to get that out before he left.
Oh. Anyway, so Obama invites him to the White House. And he's like, all right. He's like, We're just leasing this place. We don't own it. You know, like, don't tear it apart. The White House? Mm-hmm. They're staying there. You just wait for the dude to tear the freaking place down.
That's funny.
It'd have made a good chapter in his book. But he did not tear it apart. Bailey got out of the way. Charlotte's in trouble.
Totally. Oh, turnbuckle.
That might have hurt her neck.
A little bit.
Concussed. Bailey going up top. Is Sasha going to show up and ruin this? There's the elbow. That's it.
Matthew's piping out.
1,
Come feel the noise,
2.
girls. Rock your boys.
Oh, Quiet Riot. Or no, not. That's, yeah, Quiet Riot.
Okay, Walter, I will definitely do it if they throw in a commercial here. Stick around and I'll do one more trivia question for you, bud.
Bailey just yelling. Why is everybody after Cole? Smack.
Oh, lame.
Beat me, Bailey. What do you got? That one wasn't very loud.
You're sick.
Wait till Charlotte gets her back. There's a big right hand. Knock Bailey clean out of her socks.
Ouch.
There it is. There's the payback. Woo!
Ayla said Twisted Sister.
I like Twisted Sister. You bring the Jack, and I'll bring the Coke. We're gonna party till this place goes up in smoke. Wake up the neighborhood. Wake up the neighborhood. She got her. Bailey won.
Cheated.
Who
Cheated
cares
one
how
with the
she
ropes.
won? Look at Charlotte laughing.
Charlotte's bleeding out of her mouth again.
She's always bleeding out of her mouth. She got herpes.
With some cheating.
I actually owned that Twisted Sister record. You're gonna burn in hell, see no evil, won't you be no evil.
Sure.
You're gonna burn in hell. I saw that dude when I was like 8 years old in Las Vegas at the mall.
That's funny. All right, here is a trivia question for you, Walter. Before
Here
you
it
go,
goes.
here you
Trivia.
go. Who was the host of the flower shop?
There's a fucking flower shop? Is it Brother Love? I don't know anybody else that had flowers.
The mixed tag team match is up next.
That's coming up next. That can't be the main event. There's no way it's going to last 40 minutes, 50 minutes.
Yeah.
D. Snyder was his name.
D. Snyder.
Twisted Sister.
What do you want to do with your life? Matthew said, woohoo! We lie, we cheat, we steal. Harry says, me, I was the host. I'm not sure you were.
Who the fuck had a flower shop? Was it Jake Roberts? Did he do a weird... I know he went Christ on us.
I have no idea.
You have an idea. It's in your hand.
I do have the answer, yes.
Chapter 3, the end of an era. Then he signs a 15-year contract.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, did everybody make an answer, it looks like?
Sprinkles are for winners.
Sprinkles are for winners. All right. The answer is Adrian Adonis.
Oh, Adrian Adonis.
So if you said Adrian Adonis, you got it.
And nobody said that?
The Map Crow did.
Oh, wow.
He was the only one. Everybody else guessed Adam Rose, Mason Grass, Brutus Briefcake.
The barber.
the Baba. So, yep, that was the answer.
Good deal. Ugh, we've had 3
live your
matches
life.
tonight. That's
Not
it.
your allergies.
We're over an hour into this and had 3 matches. That's pretty good, I
not
guess.
surprising.
20-minute matches, but they haven't been 20-minute matches.
I suppose. Sure, that stuff. Sorry, Walter.
Did he miss it?
Maybe next time.
Did he not get any? Is that what he's saying?
He said, oh, last. Okay. He lost one, got one, lost one. So
Good deal.
Harry says, fun fact, I am Adrian. I win. Well, good for you, buddy. Didn't know you had a flower shop.
Adrian Adonis. He was like the Nyla Rose, but he wrestled dudes.
Right. Walter says, okay, bye, guys. See you Saturday for AEW pay-per-view.
We will see you tomorrow night.
We'll
It's going to be exciting.
Tomorrow night. AEW. We're going to have somebody win a new title.
Yeah, we are. The TV title is going to be on the line tomorrow night. They're calling it not the TV title, but it's the TV title.
TNT, whatever.
Yeah, the TNT title.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good idea to go ahead and name it that, but if one day they have to change it, they should just have a backup. You know, in case they go to
is
USA or
UFC
something.
on tomorrow besides AEW? Not that I know of.
I didn't see anything on the app, on ESPN's app, but I wouldn't say no.
They could
but I haven't
have
seen anything.
minor stuff or something, but the next big UFC doesn't happen
Is
until
the
June 6th.
June 6th.
So that's when the next UFC big stuff happens, where
Number
there could be
250,
championship
UFC
changes and
250.
stuff. Yeah, so I mean, there could be regular UFC matches, but the pay-per-view big stuff isn't happening until June 6th.
And then we have pay-per-view Backlash on the 14th of June also.
Sweet.
So we have this pay-per-view and then one on the 14th.
Nice.
The week before Father's Day. Father's Day is the 21st this year.
It is.
There they are, hugging.
Mm-hmm. Matthew says, what time does it start?
7:30 Eastern. So
They threw in a
there's
pre-show.
a little pre-show in there. It's called the buy-in. I knew you knew that I knew.
Oh, that's
Sonia
a sweet part.
Deville.
Harry says, so the leaves are starting to come back where I am, and I am in the woods, and there is a single tree with all white leaves amongst all the green leaves. It looks pretty cool. That's pretty cool, bud.
That is pretty cool.
Hopefully it doesn't have some weird disease or something, and it's just natural. But he says AEW, Dynamite, and TNT, it's okay and works off the network, too. Mason says, Lance Archer is winning tomorrow. He's going with that.
Ooh, that's a good one. I will. We'll do some predictions before we start.
If
But I'll
they
probably
throw out their
also go
stuff.
with the Murder Hawk, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah.
But because I really do like Cody. I think we talked about it in bed last night, didn't we? Or was that?
Maybe.
I remember kind of.
Were we talking about that, or were we upstairs?
No, I was in bed,
Oh.
and I was talking about how Cody would be a great champion.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that yesterday. Like, where was I? I don't know.
Because
Matthew
Cody would be a
says-
great champion, but it's just that he runs and writes the shit. It's hard to accept him being champion.
Right. Matthew says, AEW makes it clear that we are watching TNT. Well, they have to give it up to him. Props, dude. They signed him, gave him
They
a
signed him.
spot.
They gave him a star.
I mean, they're going to play up their stuff. WWE does it with fucking USA all the time.
Fox.
They do it
All
with Fox
the time.
too also, but they did it with USA for a long time too. So they do it with any of their
Right,
people.
but they're not. They don't have a belt called the U.S. title, do they?
No,
Yes,
they
they
have a
do.
United
Come on,
States
that's funny.
Championship title, but,
But not
it's
because
USA.
of that, by the way.
Right. So Ayla said, so where did you guys buy that table you loaned me? I don't even know which table we loaned her. Which one was it?
It's just that little fold-up one with the handle.
Is that the one that I got from work?
No. No, it's just a little thin one. It's nice. I'm pretty sure we got it at Shopko when it was going out of business, or was it just Walmart?
It might have been just Walmart. I picked it up at or something, and we needed one.
Mandy's look like she's straight out of the 90s.
She's got her jean shorts and jean
I think she's even
stuff
got a
on.
jean bikini top on.
She does. She has a jean bikini top, and
How's she going to wrestle in a bikini? This is great.
I don't know. How does the other one wrestle in her
A
whatever
unitard?
she has going on there? That her unitard that's all the way up to her
Boobs.
rib cage sides.
You might see bottom side boob there. Nope, not quite.
No, it's not quite that far up.
Oh, is Maddie going to wrestle in her jacket too?
So she's not going to take her little jean jacket off? Oh, that's weird. It looks like the white folding
I
table.
want some Adolf. Yeah.
Yeah. Mason said, so on Tuesday I'm getting the phone and TV, but on Sunday the 31st I'm getting dinner, a cake, and yeah. Cool.
Good deal.
Good.
There it is.
Good deal,
Dolph's
man.
obviously going to out wrestle this giant. Otis is literally twice his size.
Thick-wise?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, of course. Not height.
Matthew says, Cody winning will be cool as the champ and should win, as he is the face of the company. After a couple months, he should lose it or try to go after the main belt.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out, because when he lost to MJF, he's no longer able to go for the heavyweight title, ever. So they're going to have to find a little loophole there.
Harry says, I have a cactus named Maurice, and I'm pretty sure he's going to die soon. Why?
Aw.
What did
Is he getting too much water or not enough?
It's kind of hard to kill a cactus, although we did it.
I've got a dead cactus.
I wish it would go away from our house. As he says, LOL, how women don't fall out of their gear defies all logic.
It's a lot of tape and some glue.
All right. Matthew said, you can't go wrong with those two choices, Mason. That's right. Because he said he wants either Italian or a steakhouse. He doesn't know yet.
Whew, yeah, that's tough. Because do you want pasta or do you want beef? I personally would go with beef because I don't eat pasta, but I'm a little different than most people. Mandy is super upset. Otis is beat up. He ran into the steps, broke the steps probably.
He's like, I gotta get back in there.
Mandy's like, I need you. Don't leave me. I'm a chubby chaser. Is Mandy the type that would date him and then get him fatter and fatter and fatter until he can't walk? And then he's on that 600-pound life thing, and then like the doctors are like,
you need to do this. And
they
she's like,
roll him
I
around.
don't want to.
They're like,
And she leaves him because he gets skinnier.
this is too much trouble. Yeah, and then he loses and he goes down to like 400 pounds, and she's like, this is stupid.
Probably.
She's an enabler.
Yes, I'm sure that's it. Mason said, Matthew, the reason Lance should win is to keep pushing him as a monster and make him dominant, and he just debuted.
Right. And I think that Lance will win just for that reason, but I don't know if he needs a belt.
Right?
Like, I like when the big guys don't have belts because it doesn't put a lot of pressure on them. You see a lot of a wrestler's flaws when they have a title. So there's very few wrestlers that are good champions. Like Jericho is a great champion because his flaws were part of the good part about him. What are you saying, Machina?
Yeah, I like talking about it. It's pretty great.
You should.
Harry says, I'm not sure, he may not be dying, but he is tilting a lot, so I don't know if that means he's dying or if the soil is too dry or what goes on.
Just give it a little bit of water if it's too dry. I think the Google machine's the greatest invention ever when it comes to taking care of plants.
Luke said, what the actual fuck, WWE just tweeted out that AJ Styles has been traded to SmackDown for future considerations. Didn't somebody just tell us that? Glenn Hunt or something was saying something about it earlier.
Well, we knew AJ was going to be on SmackDown a while back, and they said that they're only doing one person over. And then all of a sudden he's over, and I'm like, AJ's already over there. So now they
Right?
have to trade him for future
funny.
consideration. That's like a player to be named later. And then they never did it with Alexa Bliss.
Right.
When they traded her over to SmackDown. They never got anybody. They said it was for a future pick, and they never took anybody.
That's funny. Matthew's telling Harry might have to replant it. And Ayla said, Jordan bought me a huge pot full of succulents for Mother's Day, but buy cactus food, Harry. It's like $3 at a Home Depot, and cactus soil, so you can't overwater it.
Right. It's basically sand. Put it over rocks. That's what I have in the pink one, the pink pot in the windowsill. That's cactus soil.
Right. Matthew's like, Luke, what? That doesn't make sense. Luke said, Matthew, I'm looking at the tweet right now. Matthew says, I bought my parents an olive tree. They last forever.
An olive tree. That's cool.
An olive tree. You're like putting out the olive branch for making sure you put some peace out there.
Look at the brutality. She's trying to make Mandy ugly. The big kick to the ribs. Don't worry about me. Just get back in the ring. Why are they showing us what happened during the commercial?
Because we needed to know why he was telling her to get back in the ring, I guess. I don't know.
He's still down.
He broke his elbow. Sorry.
Come on, dude. She needs your help.
Matthew said, I thought WWE was doing the cross-branding thing while sprinkles are going around.
They are, but they're only allowing 1 or 2 people to come over at a time. So it's just like the free agencies, or not free agent, what was that called? The wild card rule. But now it's,
They're an actual trade.
An actual trade went through for nobody. AJ got traded for nobody.
Well, it's not like he's part of a faction or a group anymore. They got rid of them, so.
They cut his players.
So he is his own thing. So I guess wherever.
Oh, she's just rubbing her face raw.
Mandy needs to get her shit together and beat the crap out of Sonya.
Mandy's like a victim.
Matthew said, indeed, it is a peaceful plant. Ayla says, do they go outside or inside tree?
I don't know what an olive... I think you can have it in the house. I think I was just talking to somebody about that the other day.
It wasn't me.
No, it wasn't. It was Amy. Oh! She just kicked her in the left titty.
Matthew says, Yeppers, it's young, but will last 1,000 years. It's a lot of years to last. Ayla says, probably can't have that in Idaho if it's outside. Too cold, I'd assume.
Have to Google it.
Where they live. Mapco
cool,
says, from day one, I think the WWE draft and the trades are so dumb, I don't even pay attention to them.
It's just who's on.
Harry's
There's
like,
a big boot.
what if AJ got traded for Baron and Baron dominate and beat Drew? But that will never happen.
Then we'd have a new champ. But it's not going to happen.
Matthew says, both Ayla, you wouldn't be able to plant it in Idaho, though. So basically, you just leave it in a pot and then you just stick it outside in the summer and then bring it inside in the winter. A lot of people do that, by the way.
So boot back. Mandy with the flying tag. Otis comes in. Like they had to tag.
They do.
What was he going to do? Beat up freaking Sonya? No.
No, he'd just look at her funny.
Oh, yeah. They had to make it exciting. Anyways, the main event's going to be Sheamus and Hardy. That match still hasn't happened.
Right. And Ayla said, dang, this isn't Google.
No. It's Luke. Just ask Luke.
Sometimes Luke has time and he Googles stuff.
He's the Google machine.
Matthew says, it will grow fine in Virginia. There are a lot of vineyards over there. Mapco says, Matthew, is that a 1,000 years or your money back guarantee?
I need my money back. It only lasted 800 years.
Mason said, I want to learn Hebrew. How should I learn it? Duolingo?
Hooked on Phonics or whatever it's called.
Duolingo? Rosetta Stone?
Rosetta Stone.
I'd look into one of those. Find somebody who knows it.
Yeah, just find some people on the internet that speak it and just start chatting with them.
See if you can do like tutoring lessons or something.
Man, you almost had her there.
Matthew's like, they have the olive potpourris that are fine indoors. It's like, Mason said it can be planted in Wisconsin, the state of farms. Luke said, what about me Googling? That you're really, really good at it.
If you could have a... That's enough. Sony developed pins, Mandy.
Of course. Seems to be their thing. The minute that Otis and Mandy got together, Mandy couldn't do anything.
Mandy's
Sonya's
a
so
victim.
much better than everybody else.
Mandy turned into the heroine, or whatever they call that. Oh, there's a super kick.
Right?
Maybe Dolph can steal the briefcase.
Maybe. We got Zoe the Diva in the chat. Hey,
Zoe.
Zoe. Nice to see you tonight. Says, I'm getting SVR07 video game flashbacks. Oh, no.
Hey, we haven't seen the glitch at all yet, have we? Oh, that was brutal.
Terrible. Matthew said, well, Ayla, you might be able to grow it where you are at, but I think Zone 7 is the threshold.
Oh, we're not. We're like 5.
Yeah. Like a 5, almost 4.
Well, I know it snows in Italy.
It does.
So, I mean...
But I don't
how cold it
know
gets.
how hardy they are in cold.
Right, and how long of a cold. Because the Mediterranean gets cold, but it doesn't get like that because the ocean's right there.
Yes. Ayla said, I have a Rosetta Stone for French, and I almost learned it and gave up. Well, maybe you should go back and learn it.
Almost.
Luke
I almost
says,
learned it, but fuck
I
it.
have been streaming and dealing with the internet for so long, I just know how to scour the web. It was like, I'll Google it. Thanks, Matthew. I'm always looking for a hardy plant.
Where is it?
Sweet. Oh, good for us. Matthew's like, I'm just surprised it got delivered. Fuck 1-800-Flowers. Oh, that's what that phone call was about. An olive tree. Now we know. I said I'll try Rosetta Stone. My goal is to learn 5 languages. Yeah, either that or Duolingo. I know Duolingo does so much for free and that you can buy it too. But I don't know what all languages they have.
Just make sure you do the 80-20 rule. 80% of the words you'll use 20% of the time. 20% of the words you'll use 80% of the time. Just learn the 20% that you're going to use 80% of the time and you'll be fine.
Right. True that. MapCro says, Mason, download Duolingo. Yeah. That's what I did a little bit for Spanish. It says it's the world's most popular language learning app. It is. Very true. Matthew said, I got them in Magnolia too. Those things are gorgeous. Yeah, all the pretty trees we can't grow here. We just have stupid, ugly trees.
I got piss elms and they're beautiful.
What?
Our piss elms are beautiful.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
They're hideous.
They're seeding right now.
They're so ugly.
They're horny.
They're disgusting, ugly trees.
Seeds flying everywhere. It's like Cronus.
Yeah, they get stuck on our yard and then they start growing groups of trees.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Beauty.
disgusting. It says French is good. I got obsessed because of a French song. I can say a lot, actually. Can't read for crap. That's how it goes, right? Matthew says that. And then Mason said, my school does Spanish and French, but the other school in my district has Chinese. Our school actually did, I don't know if they did Russian. I thought they did Russian. Didn't they do Russian and German too? French?
They did German. They did French. They did...
I thought they did Russian.
I don't remember Russian.
Really? Why did I think they did Russian?
Did
they do Latin?
I took Latin, yeah.
Latin, French, Spanish, and German. My brother took German. That's what I should have probably took. It probably would have been a lot more fun. I thought they did Russian because the girl I was friends with took Russian. I'm pretty sure. But maybe it was German. No, I'm pretty sure it was Russian. Pretty sure she took Russian.
I'm the machine.
Ayla's telling people I hate trees. MapCrow's like, even Christmas trees.
She talking about you?
Ayla said Dalethea hates trees.
Oh. She doesn't like real Christmas trees. She likes the fake ones.
I like real Christmas trees too. We've gotten 3 of them. They're just,
Have we?
yeah,
Did we get one this year?
yeah. For last year.
That was that. We've had 2. Last year's was the Charlie Brown tree.
Oh.
And then the one before that was the first year we were here.
Oh, I thought we've had 3. Guess it's only 2. I love trees. I don't like getting rid of trees, but our trees are kind of scary.
They're like 70 feet.
They're like 80 feet tall, and they're right next to the house.
And the wind blows like a banshee outside.
Yeah. So what happened is Travis was like, I love our trees. And I said, I didn't say I hated trees. I just said they needed to be cleaned up because
We did that.
the Chinese elms, they tend to drop a lot of branches quite easily.
And they're heavy.
And they're really heavy. And so it's kind of scary when you have 80-foot trees towering over your little tiny house. And you kind of want to make sure that you have a house. So what happened one year, and I think we've told you guys this before, is literally there was a huge, icky rain and windstorm that came through the night before Halloween.
October 30th, late night.
And a big, huge, like, section of one of the elm trees, like, cracked off and fell not quite against our house, which is thankful. But it took out the power line and bent our power pole. So it took the power pole that goes off the house, which is metal, it bent that completely down. The weight of it.
ripped the power off.
And ripped the power completely off.
And the cable.
And so we had to spend all day that day getting our power back on. Because we had to get it done. The power company has nothing to do with that. Because it came off our house.
Yep, so we rewired the whole box and
So instead,
put a new one on there. Went up
Yeah.
to 200 amp service instead
so
of
it's not a matter of hating Christmas trees or hating trees. It's just that trees can cause damage. I love them if they're, like, oh, hey, that one out in the backyard's great. You know what I mean?
the one I want to cut down.
So it's just a matter of more along the lines of safety rather than anything else. So it's not a matter of hating them. Mason says, I want to learn Hebrew, Japanese, Russian, French, and Italian.
There you go. Should learn Mandarin while you're in there.
Ayla says, I wish schools would teach sign language. I feel like sign language should be mandatory.
I lived with a dude that did sign language.
Yeah. He became a famous football player. Matthew said, one of the best Mongolia trees of Zone 5 is Star Magnolia. Magnolia Cobus stellata. This big name, Mongolia, is very popular in northern nurseries and gardens at early bloomer. Star Magnolia. I don't know if he continued, but I don't see any continuation. Okay. Anyways, Macro says English should be mandatory.
Yeah, a lot of people don't speak that.
Right? It was like, I like the fake Christmas tree. You can't stand the real one inside.
I love it.
Mason says, I hate trees for a reason, aka climate change. Matthew says, Map, we should all talk in binary. Mapcro says, that's the one thing I like, fake Christmas trees, and ones aren't easy to find and expensive.
2-on-1 handicap for the universal title.
Right?
There's no way they're winning this.
Luna Morrison says, ooh, it's me again.
You might be half champion.
Matthew. Mapcrow's laughing at Matthew. Good one. Timber. Yes. Luna says, and I got knocked down. Yeah, you did. Maisie says, people might disagree on what I say, but I don't believe in climate change. Mason says, I want to learn my name in Hebrew. And we've got Randy Paula in the chat. Hey, Randy.
Hey, Randy. Good
How
to
you
see you
doing,
here,
bud?
boss. You going to join us tomorrow night for some AE dub? 7:30.
How's your family doing with your sister's passing.
It's brutal.
Mapker says the earth is going to do what it's going to do, Mason, right?
That's from The Art of War. I've read that.
Her face. As Luke says, rolling on the floor laughing. I love Renee. So funny. Such a bunch of dorks. Matthew says, we are still coming out of the Ice Age, hence glaciers. Luna Marissa says, hey, I took off my sunglasses at night, LOL. Then I put them back on. Right? He says, Map Cow, I don't believe in nature or science. I only believe in God. Okay. Ayla says, that's what I think too, Matthew. We're just warming up again. Matthew says, I want to learn how to dance. Sweet, man. Liam Morrison, hey, hey. Ho, ho. So Ayla says, I only believe in science. Randy says, fine, Ginny was buried today. Well, God, I'm glad that you guys were able to have a funeral for her.
It's brutal. Sorry about that. Oh, what else you say? It's a tough one.
He's immune to fear. His shirt said so.
Yeah. Well, we'll find out tonight because Seamus is one to fear.
Mapcrow says, back in my youth, they said the killer bees in an ice age was coming. I'm still waiting.
Yep, I remember that happening. I remember the killer bee thing. That was going to be big.
The killer bees from Africa.
The Africanized honeybees.
They have them in some places that's warm enough, but they can't survive some of the colder climates here.
Right. And they're amazing honey producers.
And the only thing about them that's bad is the only reason why they call them killer bees is because if you do anything to their hive, they swarm really angrily and sting whatever it is a lot. But they don't kill other honeybees. They don't take over their hives or anything like that. So in all reality, there's nothing wrong with them except for they're great pollinators.
They're amazing.
I mean, in all reality,
that's why they're here, by the way. They came from Africa because they're such good honey producers, and they moved them into South America.
Right.
And then they just kind of worked their way up.
Right. And the only way they'll be able to infiltrate everywhere is if they can stand being part of a colder climate, but they won't because that's not what they're made for.
I mean, they will in a million years.
That's yes.
Like eventually they'll get there, but that murder hornet or whatever will have a rough time with them.
Yeah, I don't think they'd be able to kill a killer bee colony.
Right, just like the ones in China. They can't kill the ones in China either.
Right.
They've adapted to them. It's our canola and our Italians just don't.
They're like Melissa.
Very, very friendly.
They're like Melissa.
Yeah.
They're Melissas.
Literally where it came from. Here he comes.
Matthew says, I have videos of my research in regard to Antarctica and climate change. It's too much for chat. Colonel Bird. It says they made a Lifetime movie about killer bees a long time ago.
Old killer bees.
Matthew says, how about them Dodgers? They suck butthole.
Ugh.
Mason says, if climate change is real, then why isn't the earth getting warmer every day?
Doesn't work like that.
Yeah, it's over thousands of years, buddy. It's not a day-to-day thing. Matthew says, Ayla, I think I saw that one. Remember My Girl? Right?
My girl.
Harry Hank says, dang, Baron really isn't coming out tonight? He's not, bud.
Don't look like we're going to see him tonight. It's Sheamus and Jeff Hardy. That's next.
It was like, and if the earth isn't flat, why can't I see down my street? You guys are funny. Matt Crow says The Swarm was a theatrical movie that came out in the late 70s about killer bees.
Oh, I'm sure I watched it.
It was like he can't see without his glasses. Right, my girl? I can't see. Luke says, Mason, I will say this respectively. If you look at all the numbers over the last few years, not only has the average temp gone up worldwide, but the ocean temps have gone up. The Map Crow says, it's China, Travis.
China.
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 China. Like piranha.
China.
I'm a piranha. It's from Finding Nemo. Mason's like, the earth is round. It was like, sure.
Yeah. Climate change.
Yeah.
That's a fun one to talk about.
Subjects that should be banned in our chat. Let's see. Religion, climate change.
The Stephanie.
Melissa.
Stephanie's mom gets upset every time she goes down to Hades, so the world, everything dies.
Right.
And then she brings it all back to life 6 months later. It's because she ate 3 pomegranate seeds. Or 6, sorry. She had 6 pomegranate seeds.
Why that bitch?
And that's why she's gone for 6 months.
For shame. For
That's why
shame.
That's why there's seasons. Stupid Stephanie. Stephanie. Not Stephanie. Stephanie. Persephone.
Persephone.
Mm-hmm.
Persephone.
But she likes it down there. She likes being in charge of hell.
Matthew said, I watched Gordon Ramsay make Frito pie today. Sweet, man.
Is that chef guy? That Gordon Ramsay, the one that yells at the women?
Yes.
Yeah.
He yells at everybody. It's not just women.
Oh.
He
The only
yells
one
at
I've seen is
everybody.
Tony sent me a video and he was yelling at women.
Yeah. Well, he yells at everybody. Doesn't matter who they are. It was like, I would pay Gordon Ramsay to yell at me.
Has anybody ever punched him?
I don't think so.
Maybe that would shut him up. I want to see him yell at somebody like Mike Tyson or
Right?
Conor McGregor or something. Does he just yell randomly at people?
Harry's
Like
asking
Sam
Ayla,
Kinison?
Ayla, how much would you pay? Ayla said a lot of money. Matthews is like, I love my science so much I drink it. I'll drink some science right now.
Yeah.
Matthew's like, where's the lamb sauce? Gordon Ramsay yelling. People are asking, what the fuck is lamb sauce? Just kidding. Goddamn Celtic warrior.
Here he comes. Sheamus.
Da, 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 da.
I'm hoping Sheamus wins. I'm going for Sheamus here, guys.
Who's he against?
Jeff Hardy.
Oh, that's right.
Everybody's favorite. I definitely like me the Celtic warrior.
Ayla, I love Gordon Ramsay. He's actually a really nice person. He's super sweet with children. He just doesn't like idiots. That's funny.
I've only seen one thing with him in it. Tony sent me a video and he was yelling at some women.
Yeah.
There was a whole bunch of women. It wasn't like there was one. It was like 6.
Maybe it was a place run by women. I don't know.
It was his restaurant.
Well, maybe he likes yelling at girls.
That's what I'm
Maybe they
saying.
shouldn't work there if they don't like being yelled at.
He's like, why are we open then? Why are we open then? Because she wasn't ready.
Are you sure it's even his? Because
They said it was his restaurant.
Oh,
It was a grand opening, and there was like 6 chefs in the back.
yeah. Well,
I think there was guys, but he wasn't yelling at the guys. Actually, there was a shit ton of guys, but he was just yelling at the women.
Were the women the chefs?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's why I was yelling at them, because they're stupid.
Because chefs are stupid.
Some of them are pretty dumb. As Ayla says, I love Gordon Ramsay. He's actually a really nice person. He's super. He just doesn't like idiots. What are women?
So you're saying that women are okay.
Yes,
I
I'm
get
saying
it, I
that
get
women
it.
are idiots. Most of them are, unfortunately. It's really sad.
Bashing the fairer sex.
I'm pretty sure it's okay. I'm part of it. They're idiots. And it
All right,
says
well, Jeff's
Marco
got him-
Pierre White is the real angry chef that taught Gordon. Anyways, we've got what going on?
A wrestling match.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, believe it or
No
not.
freaking way.
Not.
Why does he have
global
that
warming.
stupid thing hanging out of
That's
his
just
butt?
his thing. It's his gangster rag.
That's so dumb.
He's from a different era when everybody was
Is it
ragged
a
up.
t-shirt or something?
I don't know. It's just
I mean,
a rag.
seriously,
He's
is
probably sewed in.
Is it his fucking white flag so he could give up like normal?
Holy crap. Has he ever given up?
Just curious. We got Steven in the chat. Hey, Steven,
good
nice
to
to
see
see
you here,
you.
boss.
Saying hi, Dalethea. Hello, Steven. How are you tonight or
Steven.
today?
You gonna watch some AEW with us tomorrow night, 7:30 Eastern?
Yeah, we're doing a pay-per-view.
Double or nothing tomorrow night.
As Ayla said, someone needs to yell at them. Mopco says, and yell at them more, Ayla. That's
The
right.
Fembots.
Matthew says, what are you?
There's
an
the
idiot
brutality.
sandwich? Right? It says, I'll send you a video of him yelling at adults versus talking to kids. He definitely yells at men and women equally. He's definitely not sexist. Oh, hell no. He is not. I've
I'm not
seen
saying
him
he's sexist, I just
get
gotta
all
say.
up in a man's face and just yell at him until he like was going to cry. It's so funny. I was like, maybe you shouldn't be stupid. I mean, and the stuff he yells at him about is like genuine shit that they should know better. They're fucking chefs, for fuck's sake.
Right.
Do you go to school, idiot chef school?
I think that's the beauty of the cold showers, the ice bathing. Because somebody yelling at you is the same thing as that cold water hitting you. It's outside of you.
Right.
So it doesn't affect you.
Right. Mason said, I hate YouTube. I can't send a message. What kind of a message are you trying to send?
Hate, loathing,
You and Matthew need to talk a lot.
pestilence.
They're all against
There it is.
you.
Look at that. Right down on the table. I don't know if it crushed it. It just kind of broke the top there.
Right?
Come on, Cole. Why is Sheamus... See, Sheamus got to have his head in the game. He can't be doing this shit.
4 weeks of putting that lump of crap over. What about me? Poor Michael Cole. Jesus. What the hell? Sheamus flew up Sheamus' butt and died, but something sure did.
Sheamus is super upset, but he's wasting time. He should be right on top of Jeff. Jeff's not an easy one to look over.
Right? See, Mason says, but all I'm just going to say, my beliefs are different, and I know they are true. Good deal, bud. More power to you, man. Kayla says, Kay, and then Matthew says, Gordon runs the kitchen like a front line of the army. That's how service and standards are maintained. It's true. I mean, my God, if you just let them higgledy-piggledy do whatever they want, then your shit's not going to come out right the whole time.
Why would you want them to do what they want to do? You would just have rules and that would be it.
The problem is you have those rules and then they're idiots, so they don't follow said rules. So when they don't follow the rules, you get yelled at.
Right.
So
Well,
that
yeah,
means why
ask
would you still
yourself,
be there?
Do you respond well when somebody yells at you?
Depends
Or
on
would
the
you rather
person
them talk to
behind.
you and explain it? Or would you rather be yelled at? Just you, personally. Nobody else. Which one do you prefer?
I don't know. I don't prefer any of them. Go away. I know what I'm doing. I'm perfect in every way. What's your problem?
Well, I'm just saying, a lot of people don't respond well when they get yelled at.
That is amazing. It's cool. This just isn't the best place to have a debate of that nature. This is,
Yeah.
you know what you know. Just know you might be wrong, question mark. Don't shove your facts down throats no one was antagonizing you. Mason says, I'm excited that Master Chef is coming back this Wednesday, I think. Cool. What's Master Chef?
No idea.
Matthew says, pardon me if I'm speaking out of turn. Ayla's like, raise your hand, Matthew. For God's sakes. Raise your fucking hand if you want to say something. The teacher might call on you if you're lucky.
That's a cool tree. Like a horseshoe. You want a tree like that?
Pretty sure that was a fake tree.
A yew
I
tree?
wouldn't mind having bonsai trees. I don't know how easy they are to take care of. A couple of people at work have them and they were not happy. They're kind of angry.
Don't you have to have them in the house?
Yes, I don't want them outside.
We
They're
don't
being
have anywhere to
inside.
put things because the sun's
I
on the
know.
wrong side of the house.
That's why I don't have plants. That's why when you're like, let's get plants, it's like, why? They just die.
I just don't know why the sun's on the wrong side of the damn house.
Maybe you should take that up with the people that are...
I like it because we don't have wind.
Right.
What? Huh. Well, that's a nice little match just getting announced.
Ooh.
This Monday, Nia Jax, Natalya, and Charlotte for a #1 contenders match against Asuka at Backlash.
Well, that's weird. Why would they do that with Charlotte unless she's going to lose the NXT belt? That's stupid.
I don't know. I would be okay with Charlotte winning the Raw Championship.
Right. Matthew says, T-Rex, those that can't deal with a stern word are snowflakes.
100% agree. It just depends on who can handle it. Some people don't handle it very well. I think they should handle it better. I'm not saying that they shouldn't be able to handle it. It's just a lot of people let it affect them when they get yelled at. A lot of people, when somebody's yelling at them, they want to use the same emotion back. So it turns into a yelling match. And you can't change an emotion with the same emotion. You have to try a different
I'd probably just
emotion,
start crying.
which is a different emotion, right? Like, you can't fight anger with
I don't know
anger.
if it'd be shame, but it'd be like, why are you yelling at me?
Right, well, that's what I'm
And
getting
then
at.
I'd have to discern if there's something constructive in their yelling as to, well, do I need to change? Why don't you just tell me I just need to change shit?
Right. So you would rather be talked to than yelled at. That's what I'm saying. Some
don't
people
know.
are different.
Some people talk to you worse than yelling, though. Sometimes you just rather have them yell because the way they talk to you is just degrading and asshole-ish.
It can be. It really just depends.
The way Travis talks to me sometimes is that way.
Yeah, because I'm an ass.
It's true.
It's because I don't yell.
It has nothing to do with yelling.
I
Nobody
don't.
said you had to yell. Sometimes you just talk down to people. It's rude. Napco says, a friend of mine won Hell's Kitchen and she works for Gordon now. She's done really well in his organization and he took her under his wing and she isn't interested in leaving. I mean, and that's true. I mean, in all reality, I think what Gordon Ramsay just wants is people to learn. And when they don't listen to what, I mean, because it's not like he just immediately goes in and yells at you. It's not like he's just like, "Ah! You're a fucking dumbass. You don't know anything." Right.
It looks like that hurt Sheamus a little bit. He's laid up in the corner. Here he comes. And Jeff. Looks like Jeff's getting an upper advantage here. Twist of Faith. Oh, Whisper in the Wind. Sorry, wrong word. Wrong move.
Ella says that's his thing,
What?
Travis. They agree to be on TV, so they agree to get yelled at. Drama.
Right. And people watch it. So it
As
works.
Matthew says, cheese and rice. Cheese and rice.
Look at the
Matthew
Whisper in the
asks
Wind.
Map which one. Mapcrow says Christina from season 10. She's way up in the organization now running his restaurants. That's awesome, Mapcrow. That's really cool that that worked out for her so well.
That's pretty cool.
I wonder how many other people that it has worked out for, though.
And a double one. Now he needs to hit him with the white noise and just pin him.
Yeah.
Hit him with another backbreaker.
So they're going to bring Matt. Jeff. Matt. Which one is this one? Which Hardy is this?
Matt. Or Jeff.
Jeff.
Sorry. Matt's the woke.
Okay. So they're just bringing Jeff Hardy back to get beat up by Sheamus.
He's going to win.
You think he's going to go towards the IC competition then?
It's because Sheamus isn't paying enough attention to him. See? If he was on top of him and trying, I could see him winning. But he's not. He's taking Jeff like he's a joke.
Right. It says, anyways, yeah, Travis, I can't learn when someone yells at me. I can't learn to drive with you. Haha, just like what Dalethea said.
I didn't yell. I don't yell.
That's the problem. He doesn't yell. Like, he's just like degrading. You're just like, stop judging me.
Judge
He's just over there like, you're just like, what's your problem? You don't know what he's thinking or feeling, and you're just like, I don't know what your problem is, but I don't like it. I mean, it's not like I need you to yell or anything, but sometimes it'd be nice to know you're not a robot.
I shake my head.
I'm Travis. Merp, merp. It's changed a lot, though. We actually joke around a lot more now, which is nice. It used to not be that way. Matthew says, still there's a difference between being a dick and yelling and stressing the urgency while yelling. It's not cool to yell because of not using a coaster, but yelling because the stove is hot is okay. Right? I mean, it would be different. Like, if there's something constructive in the yelling, I could see it, you know? Like, okay. You know, but if it's just being a dick to be a dick, like, it's like, why are you talking to me?
Right.
Just go over there and sit in the corner. It was like, I need to apologize to everyone. My nerves were hit before chat even began. I'm sorry, honey. I hope it's nothing crazy.
Is it because your mom got married?
It's because your mom got... This is devastating for you.
Do you have a new dad? It's like, this is my fourth dad.
Are you upset because you know you have a new stepdaddy?
I'm not going to call you dad.
I'm not going to call you dad, you asshole. I hate you. I don't even know your fucking ass, but I don't like you. I won't call you dad.
You're 40 years old. I don't expect you to call your dad. It's on Step Brothers.
Yes. I know. Well, I mean, I figured that's where it was from, I guess.
I'm not going to call him dad. There he goes, up top. Twist of fate.
Macro's
There
like,
it is. Oh, into the knees. 1, 2. Jeff kicks out.
That's just funny. Anyways, medical staff Pepper Clark the Skunk says, good night, everyone. Well, good night,
We'll
medical
see you tomorrow
staff
night, 7:30.
Pepper Clark the Skunk.
1, 2, and 3. No, he kicked
Ooh, he got out. Can I just call you Pepper?
Peppa.
Just some
You
pepper.
don't want medical staff on there?
There's a lot of words to say for a name, so you're getting nicknamed Pepper.
Medical Pepper.
Just Pepper. Oh, Pepper. Zoe says, yeah, I'm going to bed now. All right, Zoe, we'll
All right,
go to bed.
Zoe.
Good night.
Have
We'll
a
see
good
you guys
night.
tomorrow night.
We'll see you tomorrow
Come
night.
hang out with us for
Double or nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, he was going for
happening.
white noise. 1, 2, and he got him.
Ooh.
Jeff Hardy, guess what? A roll up.
Sheamus is very angry about it, too.
Everybody's favorite move lately. They're playing it out.
No.
They're going to have to start coming up with something else for victories.
Right? And
They're-
it says Jordan's brother, and yes, I haven't met my new dad yet or my old one either.
Oh.
Oh, yeah? Jordan's brother, huh? Is that why you're asking about our table?
Oh, is it broken? Is that why they're asking? She's asking where I
I
got
have
it.
no idea, possibly. I'm just curious now. The Map Girl says, funny you should say that, Dalethea. One of the Hell's Kitchen winners blew it by failing their drug tests and never ran the restaurant that they were supposed to run. Can you say big dummy? I can, big dummy. It happens all the time. I don't understand why people are so stupid. It's just like, are you serious? You wanted this chance?
Daniel
you
Bryan,
put your
Jeff Hardy,
stuff on the line to do it.
AJ Styles. We're down to the final 4.
For the next week's semifinals.
And then at Backlash, we'll have a new Intercontinental Champion.
Bum,
Bum,
Lynn Morrison says, night guys, see you next Friday. Well, we'll be here tomorrow night for AEW's pay-per-view. If anybody wants to hang out with us and be around, come hang out with us.
AEW.
Blythe Baxter says, yeah, I'm going to sleep. Well, good night.
Everybody going to
Chris
bed.
says, Matthew, they move her around and she also goes out of the country. She's very busy. That's awesome. Yeah, we didn't get to see Corbin tonight. Sorry, Harry.
No Corb.
It's a sad face with a mustache. It's not just a sad face.
Oh, God.
It's a sad face with a mustache. Maybe you should use the little curly Q ones or something. Mapkin says, night Mason, stay strong. Zoe says, good night, y'all. Sassy Southern Belle is going to sleep. All right, Zoe, the Sassy Southern Belle. It says, yeah, I have to replace your table, and my whole house smells like pot.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You know, all you have to do is you just go tell fucking Jordan's grandpa about that shit, and he'll probably kick his ass out right away.
Yeah, I don't think they're into the dope. Dope man.
So he literally broke our table, huh? Well,
How do you break a table? Were they dancing on it?
I don't know, but somebody needs to sit that kid down and have a nice, long fucking talk with him.
He's 18.
I don't give a flying fuck how old you are.
You can't have a talk with him until he's like 24, 25.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but there you go. Talk that wall. You'll get the same exact response.
All I have to do is slap him upside the head.
And hit the
Pretty
wall.
sure that would get his probably attention real quick.
And so you think he's going to learn?
He's not going to learn shit.
Exactly.
The problem of it is like, you little dipshit. You know, the thing of it is like, shit ain't yours. You don't fucking disrespect shit that's not yours. I don't care how old you are. And if your mommy and daddy didn't teach you that shit, then you need to go back to mommy and daddy and learn from the fucking bosom.
But it didn't happen. It's not going to happen today.
Yeah, well, his ass should be kicked out, especially if he's doing drugs in the house.
Well,
That's
no,
bullshit.
I understand that. The drug thing, that just needs to be handled with the law. Like, that's plain and simple there.
That's what Ayla just said. Nope, and I don't know what to do. His grandpa told me to call the cops. Call the fucking cops then, Ayla.
Absolutely.
Call the fucking cops on his ass. That's bullshit. You have 2 little kids in the house. That's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, that can ruin their development in their brain.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play around with the
I
drugs.
would play around with the drug shit. That would be the end of the goddamn rope there.
If they're doing marijuana, they're probably doing other drugs.
Exactly.
And their other drugs are harder to smell. And it's just not good stuff.
Yeah. Just done. That shit's stupid. All right, Luke. Well, good night. We'll see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, Matthew, there should be a pre-show. They kind of popped in maybe a half an hour one. So that's why we're saying 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So anybody wants to be that, it'd be great.
We will be here.
Crazy stuff.
All stinking night.
Yeah, all stinking night.
Gang banging.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would just, honey, you got to get a backbone because you got 2 little kids in the house. So you're going to have to. What's he going to do? What? Nothing. And if he does try to do anything, you fucking call the cops again.
What do you mean do something? What could he do?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If you're worried he's going to do something, it's not like he's fucking April. Yeah. And even then, doesn't fucking matter. He's a little fucking punk ass kid.
He is a little kid. Isn't he like 18 or
He's
19?
18 years old.
Yeah, he's just
he's
just a high school kid.
Not paying fucking rent, smoking drugs in the fucking house. That's it.
It sounds like an 18-year-old. That's what they do.
Great. Awesome. Do it somewhere else then.
No, I agree.
Get out.
I agree.
Get out. I would call the cops. Sorry, but I would. I would not even care. I'd be totally saying that. Anyways, I better go before I get in trouble.
Too much funny.
All right, good night, everybody. We'll be here tomorrow night.
We'll see you tomorrow night,
So much for
7:30.
happier
Thank you
spirits.
for watching Wrestling Gab. Ayla, if you want to talk, you can call us or text or whatever.
Yep.
Anyways, have a good night, and thank you for watching Wrestling Gab. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.